A very good morning to your craft notes. So today, warehouse tour part 2. A couple of weeks ago we did one, and I thought we're gonna go sort of through from the beginning to the end, down almost every single aisle, and we managed to do one aisle in an hour, I think it was. Molly's here with me. We got like a little makeshift table so we can wheel ourselves around the warehouse. The guys are really busy picking orders, so they are sort of just move that a little bit. They might be coming in and out of the picture. Let's just stop here. Right, so today we're going to go down the aisle, and I'm going to show you all the different crystals and bits and pieces, what we do and what we have. Simon has given us some amazing offers, so I'm quite excited about that as well. Right, let's start with the coin crystal beads. Now these ones, I'm just sort of trying to turn everything around. These ones are just here around the corner. I started in the aisle and they actually are at the end of the aisle. How's everybody doing today? I hope you all right. I just quickly want to show you these ones because these are really great. They come in many different colors. We got 3 different shapes. Stay there. Yeah, he's gonna stay there. I just got a different color for the hexagons. I'm going to turn you down. I sort of made a little on the side of this little tray so I can really easily show you the very sparkling crystals. Right, so graduated crystal shapes. This is the hexagon. This is really great to work with. I'm not really going to spend much time on this. All you need is to add like a little space bead between. Well, I think we have about 16 different colors or something like that, a lot of them. Really a great one to work with for a quick make. The colors are so beautiful, from, you know, like a burnt orangey color to ABs to blues. Now this one is a oval shape. This one has slightly more crystals on there, and hence these are £6 a strand. They're on there, Molly. She's just going to confirm it. The great thing about it is that you get 10 of the smaller size, 10 of the one size up. You get 6 of the second biggest one and 3 of the biggest one in this one. So it's, if you add beads between, you can probably get out a necklace and a bracelet, or, you know, you don't have to use them, all of them. You can link them together. You can use them in loads of different techniques.
Yeah, they're £6.
£6, yes, Molly just confirmed it. I'll show you the dragonfly as well. This is one of my favourite colours. They are really extra sparkly. Now, Sarah have used, when she did the herringbones ring, she used this one, and that one is the coin shape, which is worth considering as well. You know, these are just really big sparkly things. They're very easily well, look at this colour. I just love this colour. This is the electric green. Another favourite. I just want to show you some of the colours because they are so great. They look really great. That's the electric blue. Black diamond you've seen. Or the green gold, that's a really nice, more of a solid colour. It comes in many different colours. Crystal AB. Perfect peach. Oh, this is one of my favorite colors again, because this one goes very rare with goldy tones. But if you're not a goldy person, you can take it to more of a grey tone as well and use it that way. Let me just add myself in the corner here so you can see me talking. So if you can, do invest in one of these strands, because you get different sizes on there. Actually, I'm going to put this on a side, and I guess somebody has to put it back. You don't want to watch me putting stuff back in boxes. So you get the different sizes on there in the same colour. So it's a really great one to get. Let me quickly just say hello to you. Morning, Maxine, Helen, Jan, Paula, Rachel, Debbie, Angela, Margaret, Carol, Lorraine, Sheila, Dean. Oh, Dean, I'm really good, thank you. Alison, Joe, Lucy, Oh, Lucy's saying she's super excited to see this. Oh, well, this is like magpie heaven, I guess. I was definitely a magpie in a previous life, and I love everything sparkly. But I can just sort of get my hand on, I guess. Morning, Sharon, Pamela, Helen, Ellison, Chef, Diane, Sheila, Joe, Saba, Judith, Margaret, Mina. Oh my god, there's so many of you lovelies. Morning, Doris. Right, let me just go right. Heather, Sandy, sorry if I didn't, Jean. Read your name out. Right, let's get going. So the beginning of the aisle, which I have here, is I have the 3mm. Just move this a little bit, and actually I'm gonna put you on the other camera so you can see this a bit better. So we got the 3mm crystals on one side. We got more on the top of the shelf and in storage, and you got the 4mm crystals on the other side. Now we have recently done bundles with the 3mm and the 4mm. I think the 3mm Sarah used it for. I think she just used it for the TV, and we did that for Facebook as well. It's a round shape. They are really shiny beads, and the good thing about them, that they're quite regular in size, and they're perfect to use in weaves. You can mix them and match them with 3mm pearls. If you do, oh, we just did this bracelet yesterday, the tubular netting, and that was using the 3mm crystals. Comes in, I think we have about 90 different colors of these, and they are different finishes as well. So some of the finishes which I just showed you, that was shiny. So let's just go back. This is just a satiny finish. I hope the camera picks it up nicely. This is really great as it's very shiny, but the glass itself, it looks like a satin glass really. There is nothing on the top of it, there is no coating on there. The glass itself is that shiny. Then you got your transparent one. Let's just grab one. Let's just grab a different color. Oh, here we go. This still. Right, transparent. Transparent finish is where the glass goes all the way through the color goes all the way through the glass. Again, there is nothing on the top of it. The glass is that shiny. And Molly, can you please take this? Right, transparent AB finish. Which one shall we like? I just want to show you sort of different colors. Oh, let's show this one. Right, this one is purple AB. Now here, the color of the glass goes all the way through the crystals. However, there is an AB, on Aurora Borealis finish on the top of it, and that is just the way how they do it. They dip the crystals into a liquid which coats the outside of the crystals, and then it gives this really nice and shiny finish. And it has, as you can see, a little bit of sort of pinks and purples and all sorts of colors coming through. Sorry, where am I? There am I. Pinks and purples and all sorts of colors coming through that shine. Molly, lovely. Right, and then you got your opaque finish. I'll just show you this green one.
Diane's asked, have you got an Xmas green 3mm round?
Christmas green. I would say the ones I showed you first, this one is Christmas green. And this one's called autumn green. Autumn green. If you put autumn green in the search box, you will find it. So this is opaque finish. There is nothing, no coating on the crystals whatsoever. It's just the crystals that shiny. Because the way how they cut them, you got. It's gonna focus him. If I put it on the top of my hand, come on, lovely. It's got many different facets on there. I will show you the facets on a bigger. Molly, sorry. I just keep chucking at the crystals for her to put away. Right, then you got opaque finish with a luster on it. I'll show you this yellow one. So So when they add a luster on the top of it, you can see it sparkles even more. Just really, well, this is a beautiful color as well. I'm just gonna pop that one back. And have we got any other finishes in this? Oh yes, we got these ones. These ones are sort of like half plates. So they have a base color. The crystal will have a base color. I will show you this in a bigger crystal as well, and you can really see the plating on there, but it's only sort of half of the bead is plated. I don't know how close I can come so the picture stays clear. I'll show you in a bigger bead because you will be able to focus on it better, but that's another one, a different finish as well. And then we got our iris plates. Oh, I love these. These are some of my favorites. This one is blue iris, and this one, like, you have a little bit of green, a teal, a bit of aqua, everything coming through it. But the great thing about these are that you can use it with multiple things. So I could use this with green, I could use it with teal, I could use it with aqua, I could use it with a lot of different colors. Now I do love to mix pearls and crystals together. Oh, I can put that one just came from there. You can mix crystals and pearls together. Just dropped a couple of strands, and that look really good as well. So when you do jewelry, usually I think I use just as much crystals as I use pearls as well. What color is that one, please? So that color was juniper green, it was called, but we got different ones in different I guess finishes. I'm going to show you the Olive Garden because this is another one of my favorite colors. And then we're going to have to move on to the formulas because you got so much. This one is a transparent coral color, and they have a shiny finish on them. And just look at how sparkly is that. Sabi's asking, the opaque beads are matte finish or are they same? The opaque finish are not matte. What we do stock, they are got a slight. No, we haven't got any matte one here. If I show you this one in the, no, that's not. They all sort of. This is a formula one. This is the baby blue. And this is an opaque one as well. I think in the new crystals we just came in last week, we have got a couple of different colors which have an opaque finish, but most of them are shiny finish. Right, so 3mm crystals, loads of different ones, many, you know, I think we've got 90 plus different colors. So, and anything to work with, anything to mix with and do. And I'm just going to show this bracelet to you. This is the one we did yesterday. This was using these crystals. You can mix and match your colors any way you like. Right, 4mm crystals. What we had in 4mm round, we have had a deal lately, haven't we? Was it the other day? Well, we're just going to have a look. Again, you get the same finishes. They exactly the same shape. They just a little bit bigger. And let me just pop these back. And then I'm going to turn you. So we had a 4mm bundle on not long ago, which we run out of stock because it was so popular. But we will be checking the stock later on, and we'll see if we can bring it back. Again, many different colors. Right, moving on from rounds. Oh, we got some 6mm and 8mm rounds as well. They just stored in boxes. Again, you get many different colors. Let me just turn you on the other camera so I can show you up close. Many different colors. Again, the same shape. And let me just grab an 8mm, a solid 8mm, so I can show you the. Let's have a look at this purple so I can show you the cut. So most of the round beads have got the same cut. I call it the football cut because it looks like a shape of like a football with a little sort of hexagons on there. Can you see? So that's all the 3mm, 4mm, 6 and 8mm are that sort of cut. We have got a different cut in the rounds, and I will show you just that just in the second. Now, where did I get this one out from? There. And I pop this one back as well. But they're all pretty much the same. Right, the next one I have got in this aisle is the cubes. Let's get this white one out. I haven't showed anything in white AB to you. I love this color. This is so like a snow color to me. Cubes again are a really great one to use in many different projects. I'll get a bigger size and as well add to you and show you. I think they are quite nice and special as well, because wherever they are cubes, they still have little bit of facets on them. Again, I have used cubes with hematite cubes and other bits of pieces. They are really, it's just a unique shape. They're great for weaving as well. A lot of different projects. But again, cubes are really underused. So maybe we should do a project with cubes. What do you think? Oh, Heather is saying, is the 3mm crystal bundle we would like, pretty please. Molly's gonna make a list right now. I'm just looking at her. She's gonna get a pen and paper and write everything down. And we're gonna work on that, and then we can do something with it or come up with a design to using them. So that's no problem. We put that right on the list. So I think we need to do something with these cubes because they all look really good. Dan is asking a question, will you be getting any smaller cubes, please? So the smallest cube we do at the moment is 4mm. Have you had any smaller cubes before, Simon? No. I have. I don't know if they do any smaller ones than 4mm, but I will have I'll ask the supplier. So cube bees, can you please put that on the list as well? Smaller cube bees as well, to look into it. Kimberly's saying white colours are so underused. I think it's because white, they really they associate with bridal colours, and but I do like to use them. You can always mix them with other colours as well. Right, so moving on, and actually there is another size. I'm just going to go and grab rondelles. Rondelle beads I use all the time. For the smallest, tiniest, really size, it's right on the other end of the aisle. I'm just going to go and grab some quickly for you. Here I am. Right, so rondelles. We use these rondelles in many different stitches. So this is the 2x3mm. There is an even tinier one. This is a 1x2mm. How small is that? I love these because you can use these as little spacer beads in your jewellery designs. I mean, a little strand like that, you get quite a bit on there. How many is on the 1x2s, Molly? Can you just confirm? She's just going to have a look on the website, because like all these different strings do come in different sizes, and then you sort of forget how many beads you had. And what Brenda said, definitely projects with the cube. Sorry, I'm just catching up with some of the messages. Shirley's saying, I have already ordered them and used them and I love them. We'll order more. Please do a 3mm crystal bundle. Yes, we put that on the list. Oh yes, 3mm. Obviously, a lot of you love the 3mm crystal, so we will do a bundle on them.
So the 1x2 has 200 pieces on.
It has 200 pieces on the 1x2, so it's enough for a lot of little projects. And even if you're just doing bead stringing, instead of using a little metal spacer beads, how about using one of these little tiny crystals just to add a tiny bit of sparkle between your larger beads. So they are really great one to use as well. Sorry, Molly, can you just pop that over there, hon?
Diane said, please pass on. I've seen some lovely small cube bead patterns. And then Saba,
yeah.
Because he hasn't used very long question.
Right, how do you differentiate crystals, whether it's rondelles or round faceted ones? In demos, the term crystal is used. Would you include fire polish beads crystals, as in some patterns you can use change crystals? Right, okay, so Round crystals are like a round ball shape. If I grab a bigger one here, so this is a round crystal. Can you grab me a bigger fire polished, just a bag of anything? It's on the next shelf. Rondelles. Again, I'm going to get you a bigger one so you can really see the shape. Actually, in fact, so they are rondelles. So the round ones are really nice round shape. The rondelles are more of a sort of a squashed shape. So they're always going to be, this one is 8 by 10 and 8mm dot wide and 10mm dot wide. So when we're talking about 8mm rondelle, which is what this is, and we're talking about 8mm round beads, the rondelle beads is going to be the same width. So if you have a pattern where you need to string them up and you need X amount of beads, that way, width way, they are the same, but obviously the other way they are a little bit fatter and squishier. Now fire polished beads, they are like a soccer ball shape. So the hole goes from bottom to top. So let me just move this over so you can see it better. The bottom to top, so it goes that way. So while these ones are perfect rounds, the fire polished is more like an oval from drilled from the widest points. It's nice and round, but it's more like a little soccer ball shape. I think that's the best way I can put it. So that's the difference between those crystals. And then you got cubes, you got bicones, and many different shapes as well. And then you got different facets on different crystals. But I will show you that just in a sec as well. I'm just going to pop these here before I send them flying. Margaret asking question, do you have the ruler with the holes to measure the bead sizes, please? We haven't got the ruler. Have you got any calipers at the moment, Simon? Yeah. And we do have some calipers on the website, like little plastic calipers. They're not digital ones, but you can. So can you grab one for me, Molly, please, or somebody? They're just gonna grab a caliper, and I'm gonna show you how they work. They quite good because, yeah, it's coming. There we go. Oh, I got 3 at the same time. Look, they're giving me 3. Only need 1 really. Just pop that there. Right, so let's get a different color bead to the caliper so I can really show you which one shall I like. There's so many different colors, and when you like quickly want to pick one up, you're like, oh, which one shall I? Let's use this nice grey one. I love this one. This one is called Grey Shadow. So the calipers work, I'm sure you've seen them before. They slide apart. So on one side you can measure the outside diameter of a, there we go, outside diameter of a bead. This part is sort of stays there, and this part can slide up and down. So this one is to measure the outside diameter. So this one is 4 mil, and then the other part is sort of, you can hook your bead inside, and I need a bigger bead for to show the hole on that one. Oh yeah, this one will do. So on the other side you can actually measure the hole of the beads, which is about that much. So this has got about a 1.5 millimeter, I hope you can see it, of a hole on there. They're quite handy. If you get one of these, how much are these, Molly? £1 each. So for £1 you can't really go wrong. And if you do find them really useful, then you might want to invest into a digital one where it tells you, it's got like a little screen, you have to put batteries in there, tells you exactly like how much you measure. But you know, for the sake of £1, they are really, really handy. Right, Rachel's saying, I'm pretty new to jewelry making. What would you suggest to always have in supply of? Beads. all sorts of beads. It doesn't really matter, I think. It's whatever you like. So your basic things are your stringing materials and your findings, and whatever beads you like. Just have a little stash of, so you can always create and do things. Right, moving on to the rondelles. So that was the very tiny one. Where did they go? I just need one strand, hon. Thank you. So different sizes. Now we have got a brand new size came in, which just hasn't been added to the website. I think it's going to take us a couple of weeks to go through all the so many colors we have received. But this one is the 1x2. This one is 2x3. This one is 3x4 millimeter. And then we got bigger ones as well. You got 4x6. I'm just gonna grab. This one is 4x6. These are all rondelles. Then you got 6x8. Let's grab another one. You got 8x10. You got 8x10. And oh no, I picked up the same one. Sorry, 8x10. Yeah, that one. And 9x12. We have some. Just gonna grab all the different sizes. There we go. I got them. So these are all the different sizes of rondelles what we stock. I don't know when this one came out from there. So from very small one, and we're going to have an extra size just there. Actually, I missed that size. I need that size. We're going to have an extra size between this one and this one soon. That's so exciting because it brings you up new opportunities to do new patterns and new designs. But that's all the different sizes of rondelles we do. So there is a lot. There's a lot of different sizes there. Most of the colors, like if it's a popular color like crystal ABs, and some of the blues and irises, we will stock in all the sizes, and some of them, most of the colors we stock will be in the first sort of 5 sizes. But again, they are really great shape to use, and everybody sort of loves them because you know, you can use them in so many different designs. They just sparkle up your jewellery. Right. Sabi's saying, thanks City, I meant would all these beads be called crystals? I think it's sometimes the pattern specifies what crystals you need to use. So it will say if it's a crystal rondelle or it's a crystal round. If it says it's a fire polished, then a fire polished is a crystal as well, but it's a different shape. Right, so moving on from rondelles, I'm just going to give this to Molly. She will make them disappear. Let's go down. So all this here on this side, we have boxes and boxes of rondelles, and I'm gonna lift this up and show you. And on the top you can see we got loads of overstock there as well, and there is loads of overstock in the other warehouse. Oh, actually, before I move on, I did bring down some of the samples what we did. So this was a wrapped around with a thicker cord. This is a rondelle. This was using a rondelle, so we did the flower bed hedgehog bracelet the other day. You can do it with crystals as well, on the top instead of gemstone chips. That looks really cool as well. What else have I got? Oh, crystal rounds. These are 4mm. This is just a Kumihimo project, so using crystals. That's really cool as well. Crystal bicoins. We didn't show the bicoins because they're just around the corner. They're used in so many different things as well. Oh, this is one of my favorites, and this was on USB number 3. This project where you graduated your bicones from small to medium to large to really large to back down. It's a right angle weave bracelet. This is one of the advanced projects because not only you have to be looking at sort of where you're going, you have to be looking at what size crystals you're picking up. They were crystal rounds in this one. I'm just trying to see what we covered so far. The erudite beads, they were using crystals and pearls, like little beaded beads. What else have we? Oh, this one. Again, it's just a really lovely little hugs and kisses bracelet with crystals on the top. on just like a simple sort of knotting one with crystals, using just a few little bits of crystals. Or this was Sarah's crisscross necklace. Ooh, I just found I got a tray right under here. Just pop those down there.
Oh, that's been added to the list.
What?
The crisscross
The
necklace.
crisscross
Nina's
necklace.
just mentioned that.
Okay, cool. We're gonna do that. Do this one then. This one was using bicones. Again, graduating with a staircase. Crystal rondelles used as the main body of the necklace. And just have a little fringy bits at the bottom. I really would like to do this technique, so I think we will do this one fringier with tiger tail at some point, because it's so easy and you can get really great results. And oh no, that's the same size. Simple stringing with rondelle beads. Sorry, I know you sideways, but I really wanted to get the whole length of the necklace in there. Actually, can you just pop this on the table over there so they're not just sitting there? So the whole length of bracelet, just using some crystal rondelles, and they are miracle beads with some of the snowflake beads. Very simple but really pleasing to the eye. So it's really nice to do. Very quick and easy one. Got a few other shapes here, or these ones just crystals as well with some bracelet bars. And I think that's it for the shape beads. Can you show the knotted one again? Oh, can you, Molly, sorry,
Yeah.
can you get the knotted one back? That's the one on the metallic cord, the metallic thread. And I got some other bits and pieces here which will be coming up. Right, so Molly's just gonna get that. The question, could we have the last two as a demos, please? Which one was that, lovely? Because we're sort of going through so quickly that Sab is asking, are these samples from USB 3? No, not all of them. I just sort of grabbed whatever I seen in the trays, and I just grabbed like I can show this or we can show that. Oh, Susan is saying, hooray, my 4mm crystal bundles just arrived. Oh, bless. You can start playing, yay! Right, so moving on, I got some lovely crystal drop beads, and I'm going to show you these ones. This one, crystal drop beads, now it's a little bit of a minefield. Oh, Molly's got them. She said there was a big tangles. Is this the one you meant, lovely? Let me just bring this back in, the knotted one. I think we should do this one as well. This is very, very simple and easy technique, but gets really great results, and the movement in the necklace is really nice as well. Shall we put this on the list? This was the one you wanted to see, the knotted one. I love this one. This is a sort of make up as you go along necklace, so you can't go wrong with this one. Very, very easy. Right, so moving along, I'm always trying to match the colours up. I think that was further up. Yeah, that's the one. Drops. Now, drops come in different sizes, different shapes, and even come with different drilling bits. Let me just get a big one as well. So these ones, oh, these are all joined. These ones here, is there another size? Is this one the same size or is this different? No, that's the same size as that one. Right, and I think there's a tinier one as well, tiny weeny one, which I'll find in a minute. Right, so drops, all different sort of sizes, different drills as well. This is, I guess, the most common one. I call these ones, in my head, I guess, when I'm working with crystals, I call these one drops because they drilled from the top to the bottom, and then these are called drops as well. I'll just show you. Just grab one of these because again they are drop shapes, but more often in my mind I call these as teardrops because they're drilled at the top. So you can have different sort of facets, different sizes and different drills. So that one was the whole going one way. This one is top drilled, so the hole, let me just move it that way, the hole is right at the top, and the crystal is going down. This is another one. Now these are really great because in this strand, these ones called graduated drops, 21 beads, got different sizes as you go along. So you got 3 of your largest ones, you got 6 of the one size down, another 6 of the one size down, and 6 of the very smallest one as well. So they are really great for necklaces where you want to graduate and your drops or do all sorts of different things as well. This one again comes in so many different colors. And just to show you a few, that one is the rainbow, this one is the hematite. I really do love this one. So when we went to China last year, we couldn't go this year, but when we went last year, I had the factory make these strings for us, and they really don't like to make this, to be honest, because when I asked them that you know, I want a strand of crystals where I have the drops on different sizes strung on, when they string these strands on, they string it on with a machine. When they string these ones on, they have to hand string them on, so it takes them longer to produce. So sometimes factories don't really want to do this, but we convince them that well, I suppose because we've got so many different colors, that convince them to do these ones because they're really, really great. But there's so many different colors. You got silver, red, you got the gold topaz. This one is a lovely color as well. This one is different from the apricot, which is there. We got the teal rainbow is really nice as well. I could get them all out, but then I think we would be here all a day. This is like a purple rainbow. So again, that rainbow is different from this one. This one I could add with pinks and golds and all sorts of maybe tealy colors as well. But this one, the purple rainbow, you can add it with purples, aubergines. Again, you can add teal because there's a little bit of teal in there. They are really great one to use. Right, I'm just going to pop them to the side. So that are drops, and I think that's all the. Oh, I found the tiny weeny drops. They were just hiding behind a pillar. So that's the smallest size. Again, that's drilled from top to bottom as well. We use this one for our brick stitch earrings, this tiny weeny one. Right, moving along. Oh, I got lovely shapes here, the hearts. I love these hearts. Can I have the heart mix? Molly's just gonna give me the heart mix from there. Now these hearts, they are really, she thinks she's all of them. Molly actually picked the colors yesterday. I said to her, I want a really good color mix, and can you give us a nice bundle? Because Simon was going to do us a bundle. Now these strands are usually, they are £4.50 each. They have the most amazing little hearts on them, and you know, something, when you're working with something like this, you might only use 4 or 5 in a design, just to sparkle it up and give that really special shape. I just love them. I love love doing anything like this, because sometimes people say, oh well, when you're using hearts it's most for Valentine's days, but I don't think so. I think you can wear hearts any time of the year. How much are these down to, honey?
They were 45 and now 22.50.
Right, so these are half price now. They were £45 if you bought all 10 strands separately, and Simon has given us a bundle. They are £22.50, so you get them half price. You know, these again, you can just use 2 for a pair of earrings, or you can use them in various different designs. You can turn them into little charms. I think they are really great. They're 10mm in size, and you have 25 pieces in each one of those strings. So for the £22.50 you have 250 heart-shaped crystal beads. So I'm quite glad Simon did this offer, because when I said to him the other day that, oh, can we please have some offers? He said like, oh, I'll do you a few, and I didn't actually realise it this morning what him and Molly sort of put together and added on. So I'm really, really glad he done this hard. These are a great shape. Right, I'll give these ones back to you because that's the sample. Right, moving along. Oh, a drum shape. Now these are 450 a strand. There is 100 pieces on there.
Glenn said, do you do a pattern with hearts, please? If I get to the list.
Yeah, sure. Molly's going to add that to the list. Right, these are the drum beads. Now they are like rondelle shape, so they are drilled from one side to the other. Let's just pull that apart. But the rondelle has got. Can you just pass me a string of rondelle back, hon? Any strand. Yeah, that will do. So the rondelle has a little bit of a softer edge, a rounder edge, and these drums are have got like a quite straight sort of side to them. You can use them in different designs. You can use them in stringing. Again, all sorts of different things. It's a little bit more interesting shape than the rondelle. A little bit more pricey as well, but I think sometimes it's worth it to do something special with it. And the way how they did this, what I love about these strands, that you not only get the rondelles, you get the little spacer beads between as well, so you can use them, and the spacer beads match the color of the rondelle itself, so it's really nice to use them. Again, we have 11 different colors. I didn't pull all of them out, but we have quite a few colors. Now, another one of my favorite shapes, which I haven't done anything with this one yet. I keep looking at it, but I haven't done anything with them. I think it's just time, like, you know, getting the time to do everything, and sometimes it's a little bit hard. Some days I feel I'm just aiding fire with water and trying to get things what I must get done, and other days when I have a little bit of time, it's great to have sort of a play date with my beads, I guess. That's how, oops, just dropped a couple. That's how I would put them. Now these ones again come in so many lovely and different and gorgeous colors. Now these are a curved, they call it a curved coin, and I'm just gonna bring a couple more colors in and show it to you. Right, they are a curved coin, so they are flat, they're coin shape, and they have the most amazing pattern on them, the most amazing facets on them. They sort of go from top corner to the bottom corner in an angle, and then I just really love them. So I have taken some strands of these at home already to sit down and have a play with them when I get 5 minutes. Now they are a little bit more expensive. They're £5 a strand, but you do get, is it 50 beads you get on this one, Molly? Can you just double check for me, hon?
Yep.
Molly's just going to double check.
Approximately 70 beads.
Approximately 70 beads on these ones. Do have a good look at them. So we're just taking a sip of my coffee, so I can hear my voice going. When like, look at this one. The majestic pink is really great. This is like a two-tone one, so one side is going to be your nice and pink and shiny, and on the other side is sort of like a black diamond plating on the back of it. I do really love these ones. Right, moving along, and I think we have got an offer on these, haven't we? Now this is a round shape. These are 11mm in size, but the cut on them is just to die for. It's so amazing. I'm just gonna get, actually, where is the, can you give me the bundle, hon? Well, he's just gonna give us the bundle. Gonna pick these up. So the cut on them is like these tiny little triangles, sort of interlocking with each other, and because they are got that sort of cut, much more cut than what you get on a normal round bead, it becomes really shiny. And Molly's just gonna give me the bundle.
There should be 10 strings.
So there's 10 strands. We just pick sort of random strands what is in stock to the bundles, but we always make sure with any of our bundles, if you have our bundles before, that we pick a really good color options for you. They are amazing. I love them, and use them with pearls, use them with you know, anything you want to use them on their own. They're just a really, really sparkly crystal. Now, normally they are £3 a strand. What's the offer Simon's given us? I think they would be £30 altogether, and it is £16.99, isn't it?
Perfect.
£16.99. So they are down to almost half price. Do grab them if you can, because I think these are. I always say these are my favorite until I go to the next one and I have a look at that one, and they're my favorites. But this one is one of my favorite ones because they are so sparkly and they're really nice in size. And you know, you might just want to make a bracelet, maybe add a little spacer bead between. You can do a lot of things with these. Right, I'm gonna hand this back to Moz. Right, moving down. Yeah, we're going to move again. We've got so much in this aisle. All these ones. Now I'm going to show you these ones. These ones are great. Now we have got some different colours in these, and we have got some different patterns. Now these are like little hearts etched. Can you see? On the rondel as well. They're really, really special. We got a heart shape and we got a flower shape, haven't we?
Yeah.
And there's, I just hit myself, and that's the flower shape. I just take one strand. So that's the heart. Come on, camera, I want you to focus on me. Just get those out of the way.
Now,
There's
are they glass?
They're all glass. All these ones are crystal glass. So crystal and glass is the same material. So crystal is made from glass, but it has got a slightly different ingredients in it. So in glass they can add certain materials into it, like certain metals and bits of pieces. That goes back up there. And in crystal, they got each factory for the crystals, they have got the special ingredients, what they use, which they're not going to tell you, but that's what makes them very, very sparkling. Ooh, large hole beads. I love these. Have you added these on the page? I think Molly did. Now I love these ones because they got quite large hole, and we have used with the erudite beads because they do fit on the herringbone little necklaces with it. They come in many different colors. I think we got about 16 different colors separately, and we have like little color mixes on offer. They're really great one to have. They do fit on some of your large haul style bracelets, shall I say. I'm not going to say the name, but they do fit on there. So they are really great filler for wherever you want to use it. Oh, there's other little shapes, like little squares. These are quite flat. You buy them, these ones separately. They sold by the piece. There are many, many different colors. Oh, I don't know if I can get this in here, but there's many, many different colors in trays. How we sell them. Right. Oh, this side. So.
There's a lot of people in the magpies that are very happy.
Oh, you know, I always want, and I am going to do it. I'm going to do it one of these days. I want to do a table where you have two pieces of glass and about maybe an inch between the two, which I can fill up with crystals and have the lighting coming from underneath. I want a coffee table like that. So,
Someone wants to say supermarket soup.
Right, so trapezoid beads. These are just they like drops, but they're sort of a flat trapezoid shape. Again, the hole goes on the top. They are great for front pieces for necklaces. I think we did something with these maybe about 2 or 3 weeks back. Can't remember. Again, there is many, many different colors. They're really nice to sort of add extra dimension and extra to your jewelry. Oh, these ones. Now, Sarah just used this on, was this on Monday?
I'll have a double check.
Yes, I think, no, Tuesday. Did you do Tuesday or Monday?
Tuesday.
She did
Yeah.
the bracelets we did on Tuesday. These are £3 a strand. Again, really great. Comes in many different colors, and they called the crystal barrel beads. They are 7 by 4 millimeter in size. I'm just popping these ones. Like hourglass beads. These ones we featured before. Did loads of different bits of pieces with it. They are the same as peanut beads, but the peanut beads are drilled right in the middle, and then you sort of they build on top of each other. I call these ones hourglass beads because the hole goes from top to bottom, so in the middle it's a little bit thinner and the end is a little bit thicker there, so you can use them in so many nice designs. I do love these because they haven't got any facets on them, so they are smooth finish, but they're really nice to use in different designs. Lucy saying, love these. I have some coming. Oh, bless. My pink pearls were in my delivery today. Oh, lovely. Do give us a picture on one of our groups when you finish something, because we love to see what everybody is doing. Right, what else have we got here? Oh, these ones. Now, I think we got mixes of these as well. Just sort of catching up with I have 2 different sets of those large crystals and put them on a stainless steel mesh chain, and I just wear them simply just like that. Love them. Yes, those are the large hole beads. I have got a set like that as well, that I just got those large beads on a necklace, and I do quite often wear, because sometimes less is more. Sometimes it's something more simple really can. Actually, let's have a look at this color. Shows up better. No, this one. Sometimes less is more, and simpler designs can really make. Right, these little charms. So this, again, the whole goes from top to bottom. We got little butterfly, we got little star, we got a little cross, and just bring them down a little bit. Flower as well. Now they are great. They come in many different colors. I just get the other trays as well. So that's the bronze. Then we have, I just bring it from here. We got blue, we got that lovely olive, we got crystal AB. There is so much you can do with them. You can incorporate them into your stringing. Bringing the top in again. You can incorporate them in your stringing, or you can turn them into little charms with hat pins. They are really great fun to have in your stash, because even though like you made a necklace up and you add one of these as a little charm on the back of the necklace by the clasp, just gives that extra little sort of personalization to your necklaces. Right, which tray does this one go to? Only 2 items per bead variations. Could we have some more patterns with peanut beads? Yes, I have a look. I have a little think. Molly's already put you on the list, she says. Right, so moving down, what have we on this side? Oh, these are just sort of oval beads you can buy separately. They are little flat ones. You can buy them by the piece. They are really great fun to use. You just need a couple, or 8 pieces in a bag for £2. You just need a couple to do a necklace, and again you can use them in the same way as you would use any of the other drops. Well, have a look at this blue. How gorgeous is this color? Very nice design again. Just popping that one back. Right. Okay, some mixed strings, the trees, yeah, you got those ones to go through. Some ovals here. Again, just an interesting cut. These ones again come by pieces, so you can buy as many or as little as you want. They're really great ones as well. Many different colours as well. Right, and sizes. All I have, can you pass me the nuggets, please?
Yep.
We did that with Simon, giving us a mix of the nuggets. Right, these are really lovely. They're not rounds, they're not rondos, they're not bicones, they're not really any particular shape. They're sort of a mix between. I really do love them because they give you that rough diamond look, but I guess, you know, sometimes that sort of that hipster look as well, because the shape of them, they more like a nugget, but it's more like an organized nugget, because when we have nuggets in stone chips, they're sort of all sorts of shapes. So here the crystals are pretty much the same size, but the cutting on them is random. So I really do love them, because, you know, just giving you that organized rough look with the crystals, and they are really sparkly as well. So they're good for in stringing, or good for just make a bracelet with them. Pat is saying I could spend all day looking at these beautiful beads. Well, Pat, you and me both, because sometimes I disappear down in the aisle and I just keep looking at the beads and keep on thinking, oh, I could do this or I could do that, and I just pretty much just stand there, and then they goes like, where are you? What are you doing? And I have to say, oh, I'm here. Right, we got some pendants and bits of pieces. Now these are the Baroque style pendants. They are really, just pop them the right way.
Sarah just said each bead could be used for
Bezeling.
Thank you.
The one you just showed in place of cabochons. I'm not really sure what you mean. We have had crystals. No, we haven't bezeled any crystals. We have had the Everbloom cabochons, if that's what you're thinking. Right, these are the Baroque shapes. They are really nice. They're just a little pendant. We used them in Sienna, I think this one was called, necklace. We used it with pearls. I'm sure it just sort of comes in. This was a right angle weave necklace, and we used the little pendants right at the end and added some 4mm bicones to our little squares. Really nice, very simple design. Again, sometimes less is more. I do love it because it's quite delicate and beautiful at the same time. Comes in two different sizes. That's the larger one, and here is the smaller one. So I used the larger one for a pendant itself, and the smaller one as an earring.
Oh, the flat ovaries.
I mean, you could bezel around them. You could, to be honest, you could bezel around any shape. It doesn't have to be flat. It can be, you know, round. You can bead around pretty much anything. But is this the one you mean? The only trouble when you bezel around something like this, that you have to be careful. So if you're choosing something like this, choose something which is where it's a solid color, so the color of the glass goes all the way through, because this one is a little bit transparent, and I don't know if the camera is actually picking it up, but you can see the hole, the drilled hole going from top to bottom. So let me just have a look for another color. So if you wanted to bezel around, I would go for something which is a solid color, where you definitely won't be able to see the hole going through them. What are they called? So these ones called oval beads, crystal twist oval beads, and they are 20 by 13mm. Molly can just pop you the link if you like. I think she's just doing it.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you can do loads of different things with it. There are other shapes here as well. These ones sort of, these called twist oval. Again, it's a little bit different shape, different size, comes up in a different shape. then we have, this is twist oval again, but different size. This is 13 by 8 millimeter. So again, comes up a little bit different. Oh, these lovely beads. So we have these little tree beads. Now we had the factory made the strings for us as well, and I have designed jewelry with this, and I got one here. I'm just going to show you. I want to show you the red one. I mean, you can use them as jobs, or you can use them as I think they're sort of perfect for coming up for Christmas and Christmas as well, because the little, if you look at them closer, the little crystals represent like little trees, little Christmas trees, and that's this kind of the look I was wanted to go for. But if you look at them all together and you look at them sort of further away, you know, you can't really say that this is a Christmas jewelry or especially designed for Christmas. So you could wear all year round as well, but it can have like a little hidden meaning for you, which I love, because I love doing things where like maybe only I know why or how I made that one for. That's underneath here on my table. So yeah, this one was really great one. I think we should do this coming up to Christmas some point. Oh, you don't have to wait for Christmas. Just turn them into little charms. What do you think, Molly?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, Molly says why not. So what do you guys think? Shall we put this on the list to do something like little jewelry? Now we had different styles with this one. So that one was if you put them all around. This one is if you bunch them in the middle. I think they look really great as well. And there's just a different color, because it comes in so many different colors that you can just sort of add it to the chain itself. I do really love it. Not showing off quite well, because you need to put this on a bust so it hangs down. Right, so these, I think we have got a bundle with these ones. We got many different colors, and I'm just gonna grab a few to show you. Now, how many different colors in the bundle, Molly? We're just gonna confirm it.
There is 12.
12 colors in the bundle. How much these strings should be separately? Is it £4, aren't they?
I think so, yeah, because the bundle together was 48. It's now 29.99.
So the bundle together was £48 and is down to 29.99. And you can make so much lovely jewelry with it. So we will,
Yeah,
I will,
simply £4.
yeah, I will do the necklace or a sort of design with them coming up to Christmas, definitely. So if you want to grab your bundle while it's on offer, do grab one, because all the other things, I've got the green one, this champagne I haven't got. Do grab a bundle while they're on offer. Oh, and the black diamonds, yeah. And then we will play with them. These are all the colours I have. I've got ruby red, yes. Mermaid, yes. All rainbow I haven't got. That's it, they're just really nice shapes. So now, how many beads per strand? I didn't want to sort of tell you porcupines. So you got 3 different sizes on here as well. So you got your largest one, then you got your medium size, and then you got your small size as well. I think they're equal amounts, aren't they? Molly's just checking. I'm just going to quickly double check it. 5,
Yes, yeah, so
10.
you get 3 sizes on the string, don't you?
You got 11 of the largest one.
Yeah, then 16 of the medium and 20 of the small.
Like 16 of the medium and 20 of the small. Molly just confirmed it's 11, 16 and 20. So that is 11, 16, 20, 36, 47 beads altogether on each one of the strands. Quite a long strand. You can do quite a lot with it. But if you wanted, just use one as a pair of earrings. I'll tell you what other thing these are really great for as well. You know those little beaded angels, what we make sort of, or angel earrings or anything like that we do towards Christmas. These are really great for. And we do have, actually Molly, would you want to get me one? We do have a little box where you get a selection of wings. So if you get this one and you get the selection of wings as well, you can make little angels. And Molly just walking out the aisle, but bless her, she's like, oh, where do I go? Where do I grab it from? And so they are really, really great things to have. And we got some, and I got some pendants to show you, and I think that's pretty much it from this aisle. And we got a little bit sort of other bits of pieces of crystals are staggered around the warehouse. I was a bit like when they came in, when they bought them, when they knew and had spaces here and there and everywhere, because this aisle is like full. It's chock-a-block. I'm just gonna grab my coffee and have a little sip. This is stone cold now, but never mind. I keep saying I only drink iced coffee because by the time I get around to drink my coffee, it's always cold. So for me to sit down and drink a hot cup of coffee, it's a very rare treat. And this is always something happens, and you know, right. Moving on, Molly's just gonna get those wings. And then I'm sure she's coming, she's here, yes, yay, she's here. Right, so we had these little wings in the little mixes, you know, we have put them on about 3-4 weeks ago. Let me just open this one. So if you get your 3 bundle, pop one of these in the basket, because then you can make loads of little angels. And what's the great thing about this one is that it comes in this little box. There is all sorts of different designs, so you don't just get the same design, you get a selection of them, so you can make all sorts of different angels, because I'm a firm believer that our angels, like us, comes in all sorts of different sizes and shapes like we do. Right, we've got some pendants here. I love these. These are really large circles. Sarah did a slight, I think it was with the oval, she did a design with macrame knotting, and it looked great. And we also saw that of the oval, so we still got these round ones left. We got other pendants. I love these ones. I really want to do something with these ones as well. This really nice sparkle. Let's pop those back. Can I get it from there? Yes. Really nice big sparkly drops. Now the drops do come in 2 different. Margaret is saying, I don't like, I'm a tea drinker. Well, I drink anything, tea, coffee, anything which has caffeine in it to get me through the day, and loads of it. So on my usual day, I would have at least 4 or 5 cups of coffee or tea, or I like to switch between them. So some days I would have coffee and other days I would have tea. Really depends on the mood, I guess. But I discovered these sugar-free coffee flavorings, and they have from almond to salted caramel to all sorts of different flavors. And since I had them, I have been drinking more coffee because I just love those flavorings. Right, they come in smaller sizes as well. Can you just check the prices of these, Molly, because it's not on the box. Again, just a great focal point for your jewellery. The smaller ones are, is the size on here? No. Molly's gonna say, oh, I tell you what, I got my handy caliper here, and I can check the size with this one. So the smaller one is 50mm long, and the larger one, oh, I don't know if it's gonna fit this in here, is 75mm long. So it's just a great focal piece for your jewellery. So you could have a single strand, or you can do macrame knots, or can do anything you like in terms of necklace. But when you add something like this in the middle, it just creates that focal point, that little bit of a special.
Okay, so the 75mm ones are £2.
So they are £2.
And the 50mm ones are £1.50.
They are £1.50. So for £2 and £1.50, you do get quite a large crystal there, giving you a lot of sparkle to your jewellery. Yes, these ones are quite big, but you could add sort of a little design on it. So for example, if we bead it around the top and we added some little fringy coralline bits on the top, which maybe or might not be coming a project for it, if I get my head around it and get some time to do it, I think that would really look, because you would only see the bottom half of the crystal, and leave it with me. I'll play with it. It's at home already on my desk, but I just chucked it all in there. Will you be able to sort out? Right, and there are other heart shapes and other bits of pieces of little crystal pendants. You've got quite a large range on the website, I guess. They again, just using in the focal point as a little. Oh, I love these. I look at something else and I see something else using on your jewellery. I love these ones as well. These are like little druzy pendants.
Have you shown a large oval at any point? I might have missed it.
No, I haven't shown the larger one because we
Oh,
haven't
okay.
got any. Sarah used it all up.
I was like,
Then
maybe
we did.
asking for a link to a large oval, but I'm not sure which one. I don't know if I've showed any recently.
We haven't got any left. There's 2 boxes here, but they're both empty. Right, the druzy ones, they are my favourites as well. And this one again, you can use it in any of the designs. It comes in 5 different colours. I mean, look at that little sort of crystal shape in the middle. Isn't that just pretty? You only need these ones. What I love about them, you can just add them onto a chain, and we have got some bells, some pinch bells on the website, which you can buy as well, which then they just pinch from back to front, and you're ready to wear it with a lovely little like snake chain or any little chain necklace. Very really easy make, but aren't they just pretty? I mean, look at this pink, it's just so gorgeous. And you see that inside it got like little sort of diamonds. Let me just pick another one. Is it not? It's really hard for the camera to focus on this, I think, because it's really really shiny. Look at that one, that's a really nice colour as well. So you could play.
This is how much are they? And they are £4.99.
But these ones?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, they are £4.99. Oh yes, the label is on here as well. So those are those. There's other little different bits of pieces, like little squares. These are crystal, but then again, you can find these on the website here and there. Earrings, anything, you can connect them up. I did a necklace where I did like a little peyote. I think it was peyote. Yes, it was peyote. Little peyote stitch bangle, and link them together. Loads of different shapes. We've got some apple shape. They are great as well. Just to show you a few. There's an AB apple as well. Leaf shape. That's great as well. The leaf shapes. Again, just adding a little bit of detail. You can use it just as one earring, or you can use them in different bits of pieces. Now let me just pop these back, making sure they're going back into the right box, otherwise the girls are going to tell me off. Right, and I think we are down in the end of this aisle. Have we got anything else down here? Which is crystal wines. We've got these ones, which might be worth to mention. These are glass, but because they got the really nice Aurora Borealis finish on them, they're just smooth sort of glass. They do look like crystals, so they are nice ones to get as well. I think that's it for crystals. Have we missed anything, Molly? Have we covered everything?
I think so.
Pop
There is a lot
those
down
back.
here.
Yeah. So we're gonna back up all the way. And now just the bicones. We are waiting for the premium bicone order to come in, and we're gonna have 3mm, 4mm, 5mm, 6mm, and 8mm. I think is the largest one we are getting. Crystals. So they're gonna be coming, but they're in a different place in the warehouse. So well, we got things dotted all the way around, and with the new shipment as well, there is 11 boxes. I'm just trying to turn this around. There's 11 boxes, but we haven't unpacked at all, so I don't know what's in there, because by the time they get here, you forget what you ordered. I just quickly want to show you the bicones. So bicones, we do sell a couple of different quality. So this one is the premium bicones. I'm just going to pick up and bring in. Now the premium bicones, they call premium bicones because the size of the crystals are exactly the same, and they are really good quality. Let me just get a bigger size so you can see it better. Which color shall we like? Let's like this aqua. So you can see they are really good quality ones. They do cost a little bit more expensive than normal bicones. I'm just going to grab a hank of normal bicones. Just to show you the difference. So this is just normal bicones, and you can see on the strands you can have one crystal slightly bigger than the other, and some of the cuts are not quite complete, but they are they are 150 a strand, and the premium bicones are 250 a strand. So I guess you get what you pay for. If you want something more special, you get the premium bicones. If you want something which is just sort of a stringing, then you can use the normal bicones as well. But this one comes in all sorts of different sizes as well, and many different colors and finishes. It goes then as small as 3 mil, and have a look how regular is that 3 mil in size. So that's it really for crystals. Have I missed anything? There is acrylic bits of pieces that I'm going to turn the camera back around. There's acrylic bits of pieces what we can use with them, like we got the resin tube and stuff. They got like little acrylic little crystals on them, so they're worth the mention as well. We have used them in various different projects as well. They're just sort of a resin tubing, and they glue all these lovely diamond shaped crystals on them. We used stuff like resin crystals, and I'm just gonna grab these ones. Again, we use these ones with the mesh. Gabi, can I just give you this please, hon? We use this for the mesh. These haven't got any holes in them, but they are extra sparkly, so you can feel them inside the mesh tubing. Oh, and I just made a mess here, now it's gonna go everywhere, isn't it? So that's it. There are many different sort of, I guess, materials, and then we have metal findings where you have some of them embedded with the crystals, which like we got the little diamond spacer rings, they got crystals on them. So there are many different crossovers using different materials, making it very sparkly. Right, that's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed the little tour. We're gonna do another one in a couple of weeks. We're gonna choose another aisle. Look, if this is all the new that's all the new miracle beads we just came in these two big bays. We got different sizes, and we got a few different colors as well. So I will have a think which aisle we're gonna do next. Maybe we should do the findings one, because that will have quite a nice sort of going through different charms and different bits and pieces and different clasps, so you can see it all. So that will be a good one to do. Right, so I hope you enjoyed today. Do have a lovely day. Sarah's going to be with you tomorrow. She's going to be doing macrame bracelets with special hematite beads which have the grooves on them, so they are really nice and easy to use. Oh, Jenny's saying, I've been flipping from video to website and adding to my wish list. Oh, bless. I think sometimes you just need that little bit, like, you need somebody to show you, because on the website, although we have the pictures, but you don't have, they're not moving, they're not somebody's picking up and sort of showing you the right angle sometimes, just that it's nice to see. Leslie's asking, will you be doing a demo on making a crystal curtain strings? Oh, we can do. We can have a give we go. I never made one before, I have to admit, but I'm always open to new things, so I'll give it a go. I have a little practice and then see what we can come up with. Right, thank you very much, guys. Have a lovely day. Sarah's gonna be with you tomorrow. In fact, I think she's with you until next Wednesday. I've got a few days off-ish, I guess. But I still got so many different things and projects going on, and I will be back next Thursday, and then she's gonna have a week off, so we're just trying to have a few days. Right, have a lovely day, have a lovely weekend, and I will see you next week. Bye.